So welcome everybody to this year's 2025 Global Meditation put on by the European Shiatsu Federation to conclude the June Shiatsu month and Shiatsu Without Borders. So we thank you all for joining us today, this evening, this morning, wherever you are in the world. And I would like to welcome the presence of you all and the presence of the ESF the moment. If you'd like to give us a wave, everybody, part of the ESF team, thank you very much for all making this happen. And we would like to introduce the beacons of today's meditation who are placed around the world in various positions. So today we have with us Anna Pierslavsteva. Hello, Anna. Hi, Anna. We have Karolina Kowalczyk from Poland. Hi. Anna's from Russia, by the way. We have Kumiko Kaniyama from New York. Hi. We have Katerina Chrysoho, who's in Switzerland. We have Joanne Faulkner, who's in Ireland. And we have Diego Sanchez, who's in Uruguay at the moment. Another one of our beacons who is not right now with us is Vivian, who is near Melbourne in Australia. So we shout out to Vivian. It's 3 o'clock there in the morning. So she may not be physically present, but she's definitely present with us. Thank you for all being here today. This time, the meditation is going to be shared by myself, Emily Heimele, and Antigone. So I'm going to pass on the introduction of the meditation to Antigone now, where she will take you through the beginning and she'll pass it on to me halfway through. Antigone.
Hello, dear friends. I'm here in Greece, and we have decided and we have visualized to create together this moment. The Greek word is keros, and is the present moment of a profound connection, strength that comes with knowledge and brings victory with wisdom and compassion in a world where pain is currently in abundance. Let's shift our attention to peace. Let's bring light, love, and wisdom among your city, your country, the continent where you are, to form together a powerful net that is carrying all the authentic and humanistic principles and ethos of the art of Shiatsu. So let's start all together. You can close your eyes if you like. You can find at the place that we are sitting on that easiness that comes when we relax into our breath, bringing our attention at the soles of our feet. We connect our spine with the power from above and the power of below. We bring again the attention, our attention, to the contact of our feet with the floor, feeling the warmness of the ground, feeling the support that comes through the soles of our feet from the space among the slippers or the shoes we are wearing. We bring our attention to the different areas of our body with different temperature, maybe. Sounds that are coming from outside of the place we are, or sounds that come from the place we are. And we take some breaths at our own pace. Visualizing roots that come out of the soles of our feet and that they go down gently and slowly, with that power penetrating the earth, and we allow to visualize these roots going down and at the same moment following different directions, expanding under the ground, under the solid, illuminating themselves and illuminating their way towards the center of the earth. We abandon ourselves to this secret and friendly path, recognizing all the substances, the metals, the precious elements, the nourishment, and the stimulation from maternal support. This familiar feeling of the embrace that gives the safety to expand and create. We visualize our roots heading a call towards the center, feeling that call of a sphere of warm light that creates a vibrant source of sparkling light, spiraling in many directions, forming an expanding, nurturing, mystical movement of life force deep down at the center of the earth. Let the sphere of light invite your roots to go to it and allow this powerful light to travel up all the way to your feet. Allow yourself drawing nutrients from this powerful soil, feeling connected with the heart of Mother Earth. We are centered and grounded, feeling powerful, rooted and strong. We release this power of motherly love through our spine, leading our connection to the light force from above. We establish this alignment through our physical axis and lead the union of heaven and earth to our heart center. We emit from our highest center, and from there, we connect in a circle of empathy and compassion with each other. We are safe, open to all possibilities, trusting the goodness of life, centered and empowered with this internal light through our bodies. We allow this powerful, liberating, and expanding energy to merge with the light from above, bringing accumulative and expansive love, and direct this healing key to start our global journey. With one breath, your next breath, we direct our healing to arrive to Greece. We connect with gods and mortals, sun and shadow, tragedy and beauty, forming a philosophy as a way of living. By knowing thyself to recognize our limits, inner contradictions, and our place in the cosmic order. Allow ourselves to the wisdom of this country through democracy and mythology as a profoundly human wisdom, joy and sorrow in a dance of balance. We blend these qualities with our aligned connection with the earth. We bring these gifts again to the center to the earth of recycling. And rising back through the layers of the earth, we direct the key to our hearts. We feed and nourish our heart with the wisdom of Greece. And from there we travel to Ireland and Joanne. We acknowledge and bow to the ancient Celt wisdom honoring hills, rivers, trees and stones, the ancient ways of thinking, the joy of Irish laughter as a tool of survival. We feel Irish wisdom woven through centuries with myths, hardship, poetry, rebellion and communion with land and spirit. We salute that Irish imprint deeply rooted in natural world, and bringing these gifts to our hearts, we fulfill our key and direct it to the center of Europe, to Switzerland and Katerina. Switzerland's wisdom is quiet, steady, and curved into mountains. The Alpine wisdom brings to us stillness and strength. It's holding the center even through global storms. Its integrity, precision, order, and reliability. Connecting with the humility of the mountains, where the nature sets the terms. We connect with time as a moral principle. We feel country's wealth as a virtue of quietness and modesty, taking with us the neutrality as a moral discipline, the responsibility measured by time, the company of the nature grounded in balance. We keep on connecting through our bodies with the center of the earth, and rising back, we reach the area of our heart, and from there we step a bit further to Poland and Carolina. We arrive to Polish forests, shaped by centuries of struggle and preserved in poetry, faith, and fierce memory. Let's honor this land where borders shifted, but identity did not. Polish soul knows how to suffer with dignity, dreaming and rise again and again. Let's bring the wisdom of this suffering that is not the end, but the beginning, and connect with Poland's soul that speaks through the people, past and present. We bring this endurance of togetherness to the center of the earth, nourishing with more elements, and rising back through the layers, we come to our heart, and from there, expanding our wealthy key, we project to Russia and Anna.
Ah oui.
We abandon ourselves to the vast winters, endless steppes, and connect with the Russian soul with endurance and patience that outlasts winter, hunger, or tyranny. The vast of the Russian soul, the culture, endured tsars and revolutions, exiles and wars, and offering to the world creators with staggering spiritual depth. Its intimate awareness of fate, that life can change overnight. A stoic defiance with social and mystical truth beyond words. We collect again all the wise quintessence of this country in our hearts, feeding our core, and from our core, we slide down gently to the center of the earth. And again, we rise back, continuing to be united with the center of the earth. And now I pass the leading to Emily to continue this journey.
Thank you. So from Russia, we pass this loving accumulated energy down to the southern hemisphere, down to Australia, the southern part, near Melbourne, to Vivian. We pass this great light energy through the top of her head and down through her body, heart center, dantian to the center of her body and being, through her legs, her kidney 1, where it meets the earth. We touch the surface layers of that great southern land, a land of deep ancient wisdom. We give thanks and respect to the original custodians of the land, the people who taught us how to care for Gaia, and the depth of mineral wealth of the land. We go down in golden threads through the deep layers of Australia, again to that really safe place where we all meet at the center of the earth. The deep warmth, nourishment that we gather up from our tendrils that we've planted, bringing it back up through the earth, gathering as we go through Vivian, through her heart center, giving thank you. As we pass this love and light, jumping continents in a great leap over to Uruguay, Diego, who, thank you for receiving this next great ball of light as it passes through your body. You're anchoring into this great continent and the place of South America of great wisdom, the lungs of the earth and lungs of the planet of Gaia. So many forests allowing us to breathe. So many resources and life from this planet. A great abundance. From that abundant place, we continue diving down into the heart of the earth, weaving our way back up from the source of Gaia, back through Diego, the warmth passing from the earth back through his body, chi entering the heart and passing it from Diego north to Kumiko in New York, in the USA, who receives this bundle of light and love, and then passes it through, anchoring it down into the whole continent, Central America, through the bustling, vibrant hub that is New York, cultural center of diversity and wonder, where anything is possible. And we give thanks to the original owners of the land, the custodians, the Indians of America, the big brothers, and give thanks and respect for all they've taught us about this planet and the wisdom as we pass deep, again down through the layers. continuing down the luminescent tendrils we're sending to the core of the earth, touching toes with each other and bringing back this joyful warmth through Kumiko, through her heart center, and again sending it further north to Canada, where we have Sophie waiting to receive this love and light energy full of nurturing goodness from the mother. Bring it down through her body, anchoring it into Canada, into her surroundings, her community, into the great vastness of natural beauty and abundance that is Canada. The wildness that we can bring into our souls, into our hearts, into our being, and allow it to go deep into the earth, accumulating deep down to the center, to the core, to the safe place that we can find. Bringing it back up. Slowly, over gathering momentum through Sophie, to her legs, Dantien, solar plexus to her heart, passing it through her hands, back to myself, being a big jump over to Europe, where I greatly receive this accumulated abundance and bring it down through my head, heart center, body, to the country of Czech Republic, the heart of Europe, where we feel the surface layer of the cultural heritage, a heaviness of history, but the strength of a nation who kept its boundaries, who kept its traditions, regardless of the pressures of the outside. And it formed this great, strong, silver alchemical nation. We bring that with us down to the center of the earth, following the tendrils and the roots that we have planted and woven to interconnect through this great planet Gaia, through each other. We return back up through myself, through my hands, through your hands. And at this point, would like to offer each of you, if you feel there is one place in particular or more places in the earth, in this planet, that you may feel could benefit from this great accumulation that we have created here, to set your intention on that healing energy and send it to that place, or send it to a person who you feel may need that loving healing. Just take a minute or two with that intention and send it there. Knowing that that place, that person, receive in any manner from us great love. Then I ask if we can bring our attention to each other, to this wonderful Shiatsu community and beyond, the people who are here listening, the community surrounding us all, the wider community, the country you're in. To spread the love and energy accumulated. And finally, importantly, I invite you to find a place in yourself that may need attention and place your hands on those areas and allow yourself to completely fulfill and bath in this unconditional nurturing from the mother and light and love from the heavens to yourself. And thank yourself for being present and for participating in this today, wherever you are. And we thank you all for joining us. And we wish you a wonderful rest of your Shiatsu journey continuation. Thank you.